When I was a little girl, I wanted to play kitchen. My parents purchased a kitchen set for me one Christmas, and I very much enjoyed playing in my kitchen and using my imagination to cook for my sweet little family. Once I had a few years' experience making pretend food, I asked for an Easy Bake Oven. I made everything I could in the Easy Bake Oven, but I got kind of tired of waiting 3 hours for a muffin, and I told my parents I was ready for the big leagues. I wanted to play with real stuff. So once I proved that I could handle cooking dinner a few nights a week, my parents surprised me with my very own KitchenAid mixer. Hi, my name's Emily, and today I want to share with you how this KitchenAid led me to find my passion and love in cooking and in feeding people and build a successful career as a pastry chef. Now, as I continue into the realm of nutrition, my KitchenAid still travels with me to each nutrition class and continues to remind me to cook nourishing foods for myself and hopefully to inspire others to experiment a little in the kitchen themselves. KitchenAid is passionate about their mixers, and I am passionate about my love for cooking and food. It was really a great experience for me to cook food for my family when I was younger. It took stress off of them every weeknight, and it allowed me to experiment and be adventurous in my own way. If I couldn't travel the world, then I could at least travel the world through food. And I learned so much about cultures and how other people ate. It was a really great experience. KitchenAid is an iconic brand. They pride themselves on being the best. And I think this reflects in my own journey as a pastry chef. As I began to establish my career, I was able to experience working under a lot of really great and iconic chefs. I learned from them and I worked with them, and as I built my career, I was able to travel the world to Australia and Paris and New York City and work and teach others about cooking as well. Finally, this machine, it just doesn't quit. It might look brand new, but it's about 12 years old, and I'm about 12 years past my prime of being a college student, so I can understand a little bit how uh, maybe I'm not like the 20-year-old in college anymore, but I still have what it takes to follow my dreams and my passions, just like the KitchenAid mixer pretty much never gives up on me. Uh, it's reliable and it's hardworking, just like I am. And as you can see, my mixer and I have a lot more in common than you would think at first glance. It's really amazing how a piece of equipment like a KitchenAid can end up defining a person over the course of their life. Every time I turn it on, it brings me back to the day that I tore the wrapping paper off and immediately made cake for dinner. It reminds me of how much my parents love and support me, and I'm reminded of how many times I failed and kept going, and how much practice and patience sometimes it takes to sometimes become successful with a recipe that I was developing. But in the end, you do succeed, and you do prove to yourself that you have what it takes.